minding her own business.
Uraraka walked into the bathroom.
Pops into existence without noticing and with a hum.
Uraraka walked down the steps and into the common room. What the? Oh.
Oh, hi, Tokoyami.
Hello. Waves.
Walks in from outside with a few other people. Should we? Oh. Yay.
Toru runs up and hugs Uraraka.
Whoa. Ha ha ha. What's with the sudden hug, Toru-chan? I'm just happy.
Tilts his head. This one's unmistakable.
Oh yeah. Looks at them confused. Huh?
Walks into the room whistling. Hey everyone.
Looks at him. What?
With a loud boom, Uraraka practically disappeared and reappeared in front of Mineta.
Ah.
Huh?
Mineta?
Backs away. Yeah.
Scowls at him. No, that's not possible. Wah. Pulls out a pistol and points it at Mineta. Whoever you are, I won't have you disgracing Mineta's memory.
The class was in shock, for multiple reasons. What is going on here?
Huh? Turns to look and sees Ida. Ida?
Everyone saw Uraraka lower her gun and drop it.
Takes a step towards Ida. You're up?
Yes.
You're standing. You're walking.
There was another loud boom as Ida suddenly found himself being hugged.
Has tears in her eyes. Oh my god, you're able to walk again. Blinking. Well, this has gotten odd. Walking down the stairs. What is with the booming sounds? Is smiling at her. Jiro, look, Ida's not paralyzed anymore.
Looks at the gun on the ground. I'm scared. So? Who wants to tell her?
Normally I would volunteer, but I don't want to make her sad. Oh, good idea, April. I should let my parents see Ida.
Wait, what? Everyone watched as Uraraka changed forms into some odd bunny mascot-like form.
Watches as Uraraka climbs out of the costume in a swimsuit. What? Watches as the suit turns into Izuku. What?
Ida, we're so glad, man.
Yeah. Does this mean you're coming back to UA?
Can't believe what he just saw.
What the fuck just happened? Huh? What do you mean, Mina? Oh, and Momo, could I please have a towel? Sure. Makes a towel from her forearm and hands it to Uraraka. Sighs. What's with all the loud noises? Turns to see herself. Huh?
Sees two Urarakas. What's going on? Comes down the stairs. Hey guys, I'm trying to finish. Is looking at himself. Okay, this is almost as weird as when I first heard Gigi in my head. Tilts his head. I wish I knew April.
Puts her hand to her head. No, Gigi. This does not mean you have two mothers. Or two fathers. Well, I think we have a slight problem.
I'll say.
So, who wants tea?
After some tea, and a rough explanation's Uraraka's quirk side effect.
So you pull other versions of, well, I guess us, into this world? Yes, you would be the sixth at this point.
That doesn't explain how Izuku got here though.
Yeah, that's new. Looks to Izuku.
Looks at Uraraka. Maybe it's because we were merged when we got transported. Merged?
You mean that thing where Uraraka was inside you, Izuku? Dumbfounded. She was what?
Yeah? That's a part of my quirk. I can merge with and enhance some people. But we need to both have a very strong single goal in mind when we do.
Holding her head. Gigi, I know you have questions, but please quiet down for a couple minutes.
What's wrong, Uraraka?
Gigi, Izuku's and my combined personality, / daughter, is giving me a headache by being loud. Grabs her stomach. Oh, come on, you know I don't mean it like that.
Pats her back. A major side effect of my quirk is that when we merge, our minds kind of sync up, and create a specific personality that can be transferred between me and the person I merge with. Gigi was the personality you all met. She's the first personality, and has the primary control over our merged body. And she set the precedent for calling me their father. These personalities remain even if we are no longer merged. Pulls out his notebook and scribbles down a few things. That's interesting.
Seeing this for the first time. What are you doing?
Raises an eyebrow at him. And why are you mumbling?
That's normal for our Midoriya. Yep. He's Deku mumbling? I agree, Gigi.
Maybe April.
Who's April?
Oh, that would be the personality that was created when Sue and I merged. Which reminds me.
Points at me, Netta. You're alive. Does that mean Sue isn't?
What? No. Asui is alive.
Gigi mentioned that earlier. Something about disgracing me, Netta's memory. Can we get some clarification? Yeah, I don't think there's any way to disgrace something that's already horrible to begin with. Rolling her eyes at remembering me, Netta's past actions.
Slams his hands on the table. Hey. Don't talk about someone who sacrificed their life to protect someone like that.
Yeah, if it weren't for me, Netta, Sue and probably a whole bunch of people would be dead.
Stunned silence.
Huh? How?
Looks down sad. Have you all encountered a villain named Shigaraki? Nods.
He and a bunch of other villains attacked us at USJ. He charged Sue and was going to kill her.
But Mineta jumped in front of the attack and took the hit instead.
His sacrifice led to April's creation, and is the only reason we didn't have mass casualties.
He was a hero.
Whoa. That is actually quite sad. Actually tearing up a little. Why did we have to get the pervert instead of the honorable Mineta? Somewhat annoyed Jiro. Our Mineta was a pervert too. I swear that is like the one constant across any universe where he is involved, he's always a pervert.
Raises his hand. May I ask something? Sure. What was with the gun that melted earlier? It melted? Oh, that's a part of my quirk. In my base transformation, I get a 6-shooter pistol. All forms above that get advanced versions. Gigi has a Nighthawk, and April has twin Desert Eagles. That reminds me. Gigi made a big fuss over me being able to walk. Am I not able to where you come from? Looks down sad. No, you.
Leans over and kisses Au Izuku's cheek. You went after Stain for paralyzing your brother, and ended up the same. Did you just kiss him? Yes, of course. What kind of girlfriend would I be if I didn't try to console my boyfriend when he's feeling down?
Smiles. Finally.
Oh, I need to hear about this. Sorry for being a bit, rude, but please give us the tea. Mina dying of laughter. Good God, and I thought I was tea thirsty. Blushing Uraraka that was caught off guard. Yeah, I'm getting whiplash from them too, Gigi.
Is Sue here? April kinda wants to see if your Sue is kinda like her mother.
Actually, Sue is out shopping at the moment. You should get to meet her soon, you have a few hours here after all. So how did you two get together? Well, it happened during the entrance exam.
Uraraka got her leg stuck and I went to help her.
Oh, the 0-pointer incident.
Oh yeah, I remember shattering my arm and leg beating that thing. Shattering? What the heck caused that? My quirk. I have a strength-enhancing quirk that I got late in life, and I really struggled with output and control for a while.
Looks at AU Izuku. Wait a second.
Looks at AU Uraraka. It can't be.
What can't be?
Ah, nothing. I just realized that's the same kind of quirk Kak-chan as where we're from. Oh, Bakugo got a strength quirk instead of explosion. That's new.
Wait, our Pomeranian has a different quirk here?
Yeah. He has nitroglycerin-like sweat that he can ignite to create explosions. Oh wow. That must have been fun for you guys growing up. Nervous laughing. Yeah.
So what happened with the 0-pointer? Oh, well, the 0-point went rogue when Izuku accidentally shot its control board in the head after saving me.
I can't move very well in my base transformation, and we needed to get out of there quickly.
That base transformation did look rather hard to move around in.
It is. Sighing at all the problems it's caused him.
Anyways, since I couldn't move because of my ankle, and he couldn't carry me without putting us both in danger, we were kinda screwed. Until I noticed the zipper on his back.
That was the first time anyone had noticed it.
I told him that maybe he had a way to carry me without limiting his movement, and then crawled in.
Since we both had the goal of protecting the other, it led to my first ever merger and created Gigi.
Together we smashed the 0-pointer and shot it with a gravity well. Blinks. A gravity well? Yeah, Gigi's gun can fire regular bullets, or enhanced bullets that turn into gravity wells, that we control on impact. Momo, what's a gravity well? In essence, a black hole. What? Shocked and horrified Uraraka. She shoots black holes that she controls?
Nervously scratching the back of his head. Yeah, she's the more powerful transformation. Pure brute force incarnate, really.
Why are you proud of that, Gigi? That sounds like it's way more than powerful. Well, Gigi's first real task was to eliminate a threat entirely.
Add in the fact, all merged transformations get an enhanced version of both my quirk and my partner's quirk. Yikes. Trembling. She had that thing pointed right at me.
Gigi apologizes. She genuinely thought you were dead.
Anyways. After that we ended up getting together. Mostly because Uraraka learned I kinda liked her. Huh? How'd she learn that?
Well, when you merge, you gain the person's memories as well as gaining the ability to feel their emotions. Talk about an invasion of privacy.
Oh. Interesting. Resumes Deku, mumbling and making notes.
Puts her arm around AU Izuku's shoulder. After we separated and got some time to really talk, we started dating.
And I felt like the luckiest guy on the planet ever since. Smiles and nuzzles his head into her.
Ah. You two look so adorable together. Smile that hope maybe she and Izuku can look that way together someday.
Has a playful smirk. Obviously.
Gives Kaminari a slight shove. Don't tease her. Laughing slightly. Confused at what she's hearing and seeing. Since when do you and Kaminari get along so well? Shrugs. Denki is actually quite fun to hang out with.
Heck yeah. Gives Momo a high five.
I don't know what to say.
I would like to see how powerful Gigi actually is, if you wouldn't mind.
Puts her hand to her chin. I guess. As long as you're good with it, Izuku.
Nuzzles her. Maybe in a bit. I kinda wanna cuddle you for a little while first.
Smiles sweetly. I'd like to spend a little time cuddling you too.
Throws his hands up, and gestures to the pair. This is why Momo. You see what I mean?
Shakes her head with a smile. Yes, but I still find my ship to be cuter.
Rolls his eyes with a smile. Sorry, but that ship's not sailing. Not unless something nay impossible happens.
Gives Kaminari a sad pouty face. You two talk tea? Together? Without me? I tried to invite you, but you were busy.
You really missed out. Laughing at the memory.
Sighs. Since when did you become a tea addict, Yamomo? Ever since your first AU.
I thought it was when Rich Ra made Su, Ida, Midoriya, and Uraraka kidnapped me for a date. Wondering Kaminari face.
Nope. That little hint of Yaoyura was the spark that lit the fire for my tea kettle. Rich Ra just happened to be the one who changed my perspective on certain things. Anyways, let's give the lovey-dovey couple a few minutes to cuddle alone. After that we can see what Chi-Chi can really do. Sound fair?
Nuzzling his girlfriend. Yeah.
Giggles.
Roughly half an hour later. At one of the training fields.
I'm here. Am I late? No. We were just about to start.
I can't wait to see how this goes. This is going to be fun to watch.
I'm just curious to see what this merging thing is. Why was I invited?
It was a request from our guests. I think they're starting. Everyone watched as AU Izuku transformed, and AU Uraraka climbed into him.
So that's what you meant by she was inside him.
Ha! Interesting. Thinking Izuku face. Suddenly it seemed as though AU Izuku began to rapidly shrink and form-fit himself to AU Uraraka.
Takes a deep breath. Okay, let's put on a show.
The class watched as Gigi walked over to one of the nearby buildings.
Punches the base out and starts to make the building collapse. Jaw drops a little. Was that just a regular punch?
Gigi then gently tapped the building, and it practically began floating.
Whoa. Can you do that, Uraraka? I might. Before that would have made me throw up for sure. Now it may just bring another AU instantly. Guys. Gently tossing the building like a tennis ball. Now for the fun part.
Gigi tossed the building into the air as though it had no weight at all. Cool.
Pulls out her pistol and fires a single shot.
Watches the building practically get destroyed. Shocked by what they saw.
Geez. What kind of power does that thing have? Floats into the now floating debris. You know, excess debris as a weapon sounds like a good idea. What am I watching right now? Caro. Starts moving the debris, and making it spin around her like the rings of Saturn.
Jaw drops. Damn. That's hot.
Oh, shut up. Annoyed at Kaminari's comment. Actually, I agree. Spins the rings faster and faster, while carefully expanding the ring's size.
What is she doing?
Lands with the spinning ring and walks towards another building, practically sawing the base. Cool, it works. Even more shocked. What the heck?
As the building began to fall, Gigi tapped this one, and made it float as well. Oh wow, it looks like she can control the gravity of objects independently.
Good God. Upsy daisy. Throws the building high into the sky where it eventually comes to a stop.
What are we going to see now?
Points her pistol at the building. Bye-bye.
With a loud bang, the pistol fires off a shot directly at the building.
I actually feel bad because that building is going to.
Everyone watched as the building suddenly imploded, and a black hole-like visage took its place.
That's really a gravity well.
How the fuck are we not dead right now?
Smiles and yells to them. I keep it fully contained within a certain radius. Anything outside of that maintains normal gravity. What the fuck is she? A god?
Looking on completely captivated.
Smirks at Kaminari. You're drooling, Denki.
Quickly wipes his mouth and recomposes himself. Thank you.
Looks annoyed. What is with some of these AUs being so much more powerful?
The gravity well rapidly disappears, and nothing but a cloud of harmless dust floats down.
Flicks the safety on and holsters her gun, then flicks the debris ring up into the sky with a finger. Now what do I do with this? This is just unbelievable. You're telling me.
I genuinely wonder if the debris ring suddenly smashed together at the center point, turning it into what looked like a tiny planet. Never mind.
Gently floats the ball to the ground. There, nice and clean. Mostly. From practically a gravity goddess of destruction, to an adorable normal girl with a cute sneeze. Sighs in defeat. Some people just get all the luck. Didn't Uraraka technically call Gigi her daughter? Floats over. Yeah, because I technically am. Just like how April is technically Sue's. Sue's. My AU self has a daughter like you? Caro. Well, yes and no. April isn't as strong as I am, but she is definitely still strong. Yes, I know April. Tilts her head. No, I doubt that would work. Besides, I don't think we want to do that. Is that my AU's daughter you are talking to? Huh? Oh yeah. Any personalities made for controlling these transformations can only exist in either Izuku or the partner for that transformation. April was with Izuku, so she's in here right now.
Gigi tapped her head. Oh, interesting.
Grabs Izuku's notebook. What is this thing?
Hey. That's my.
Reads it really quickly and hands it back. Sorry. Here you go. Geez, at least ask before you take something. I would have thought I'd raise my daughter better than that. Laughs. Technically, you haven't been able to. I'm either on my own or in your head. Makes it rather hard to raise me. Besides, I'm really only about 6 months old. And April is really only about a month younger.
You know, this takes the term brainchild to a whole other level.
Snorts. Yeah, it really does.
Start stomping up. Oi.
Hi, Baku. Floats right up to Bakugo. Hey. Baku.
Wincing since he knows what's about to happen.
Gigi, I wouldn't.
Get out of my face, knock off floaty. As Bakugo went to push Gigi out of his face by pushing hers, he suddenly felt himself floating off the ground. Oi. What the fuh?
That was rude. Bakugo, I wouldn't.
Bakugo sends a point-blank, and powerful, explosion right into Gigi's face.
Oh no. Hasn't even flinched. You are not Katsuki, Bakugo.
Surprise that didn't do anything. Wah.
Katsuki is kind. Flings Bakugo into the air.
Flinches.
He's understanding. Stops Bakugo mid-ascent.
Flailing and throwing explosions to try to move and escape, but isn't going anywhere. I'll kill you. Facebombing in disappointment. Baku bro.
He's virtuous.
Bakugo suddenly began spinning in place. Yelling.
Angry sounding. And he embodies everything a true hero should be.
Bakugo stopped spinning and gently floated to the ground. Too disoriented to even speak.
Gigi. Walks up and grabs Bakugo's face and forces it to look at hers. My boyfriend is not rude, violent, or obviously arrogant. I'm sorry. What? Quickly flies into the sky with Bakugo. What the fuck?
AUs are crazy. I'm going to bed. Please make sure Bakugo doesn't get injured.
Okay. Caro.
Shortly after Ida leaves, Gigi and Bakugo descend back to the ground.
There, now what do you say?
Trying not to puke. I'm sorry, please excuse me.
Smiling at having gotten her way. Okay.
Gigi let Bakugo go, and floated out of his path. Falls face first into the ground. Fuck my life.
Gigi, we need to have a talk, girl.
A few hours later, the combined AUs as Gigi poof back to their world. Leaving Uraraka in her room by herself.
Contemplating her life up to this point. I wonder, why is it that I seem like the weakest version of myself? Rolls over in her bed. Money, influence, power, heck, even pseudo-immortality. Only Fish Ra and the first seemed like they might be similar to me in these aspects. And even the first was dating her world's Yamomo.
Uraraka curled up in her blanket, and wondered what she could have done different.
Feels her shoulder itch and looks at the tattoo. Original, that might as well just say prototype.
After putting a little lotion on the tattoo, Uraraka went to bed feeling rather down. The end of part 6.